你们健身了吗？行动，行动，行动！中共，你完了 ！Take down the CCP！
Just beginning, but the games you want to play.
全球的战友们，大家好！
大家好！
欢迎来到我们 Take Down 的习 CP 终结习死黄的抗议的现场的第2天。昨天呢，我们超过400位的来自全球的战友们，在这个我们的抗议的会场，也是这个习近平和这个访美和拜登他们这个在 Apec 会议的主会场的后侧，也是离他们这个隔离区最近的一个抗议的地点。我们所有的战友们站了将近超过12个小时，从昨天最早的是从5点6点到直播结束是晚上的8点。然后今天呢是我们的抗议的第2天，那么我们一样，所有的这400多位战友现在已经整装待发，精神饱满的已经准备好，而且大家都热情非常高涨。那么今天呢也是这个听说是这个习近平在美国的最后一天是吧？然后我们今天有一个特别的一个游行，然后给这个习死黄呢去送行，对不对？
没错，我们现在就要。各农场的战友已经严阵以待，随时准备出发。我们要绕着这个 Apec 峰会的会场，1周，去让习的团队听到我们的声音，告诉他这里不欢迎他，世界不欢迎共产党。兄弟姐妹们，准备好了吗？出发！
出发！
Free Middle School！ 麦克风打开了吗？这个没有。OK， 走。Take down the CCP! Take 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 down 动的 CCP， 推动的 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 CCP， 你帮我跟那个陈伟说，别让他离我太远，麦克风离太远了，就那个陈伟。推动的 CCP， 推动的 CCP， 推动的 CCP， 推动的 CCP， 谢谢谢谢。推动的 CCP， 推动的 CCP， 推动的 CCP， 推动的 CCP， 推动的 CCP， 推动 CCP， 推动
Take down the CCP.
Take down CCP.
CCP! Take down the CCP!
CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP!
Take down the CCP! CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take
那我现在讲话，你听一下啊。
Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Fuck CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
一个口号 CCP， 一个口号。
Take down the CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down the Xi Jinping!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take
down CCP!
Take
down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down CCP!
CCP。
推动 CCP。推动 CCP。推动 CCP。
Take down the CCP.
Take down CCP.
Take down CCP.
Take down the CCP! 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 CCP。
解鼓了。 新生斗鱼的歌，王四和杀马斯背后是深夜大哥。有发光的分子，打落的冰流，被我连天踢气球。
谢谢兵。
corrupted our politicians, our media, our judges, our celebrities. They might own them, but they don't own the American people. We are here loud and proud to say it's time to take down the CCP. Save America! Take down the CCP! Save America! Take down the CCP! Save America!
CCP.
起，对不起，对不起。
共产党，你完了！
对不起，对不起，对不起。
猪头，你完了！
是不是啊？
那个谁啊？是啊。
波波，你拿着水，我的线还没断。
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
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 太棒了，战友们！
爱你们 ，I love you，
谢谢大家
，I love you。
没有打个招呼。
我的嗓子已经不行了，我刚才看到很多战友从这里开始，一直到 Union Square， 是旧金山最繁华的商业街，然后再回来，一直都没有停，一直都在喊我们的口号，然后很多战友嗓子都已经哑了，是吧？一会儿我们让一些战友过来跟我们这个分享一下，他们今天在整个旧金山几乎是已经是一座空城的情况下，然后只有我们新中国联邦，我们的国旗，美国国旗，飘扬在整个的旧金山的这个就是商业街，还有这个 Apec Summit 会议的会场。佳佳，你来讲一下，我看你也是这个嗓子几乎是喊哑了。
是的，相信在场的所有战友基本上现在嗓子都是已经哑的。我看到很多战友都是满头大汗的，就是继续在呐喊，然后有的战友是流着泪喊着 Take down CCP。那就在我自己先讲一下我一路沿街的这个感受，在这个我们从走了大概有半个多小时我们的口号声从来就没有停止过。就哪怕战友们都这个嗓子都哑了，然后但是街上的人呢都是不停地在给我们竖大拇指，不管是华人面孔、亚裔面孔，还是这个其他的族裔当地人，都是在给我们竖大拇指，然后跟着我们的音乐唱跳，然后跟我们一起喊 Take down the CCP。我真的觉得特别为大家自豪。我们现在身上穿的就是G Fashion， 我们有一个新中国联邦人的新中国人的形象展现在这个San Francisco 这个市中心的大街上。那我们整个队伍从来都没有任何的和其他人有冲突，包括我们都非常的遵守交通规则。那警察这个叔叔也是在旁边都是在保护我们哈，然后那个给我们也竖大拇指我觉得整个旧金山呢，其实不论是旧金山还是美国，现在都是一样。都知道习近平是一个独裁者，那现在我们就是站在这里告诉他们，习近平不能代表中国人，中共不能代表中国人。
是的，而且非常的明确，就在昨天拜登和习近平见面之前，拜登说他想要跟习近平有一个非常坦诚和直接的对话，然后这个对话一结束，拜登就说习近平是独裁者。然后我们中共国完全和美国是一个完全相反的一个国家，所以说这也证明了这个所有的美国社会，包括美国的 authority，都已经认为，就无论这个 talk， 无论这个会议怎么样，习近平就是一个独裁者，习近平不能代表中国人，已经深入所有人的人心，包括我们今天所有人这个游街的过程，这个也是所有的我们看到的。媒体，还有当地人，还有警察，对我们都是绝对的支持，没有人说他支持共产党的，对不对？好，现在我们有几位这个战友上来，请战友来讲一讲刚才这个游行的感受，好吗？
好的，谢谢罗伊大家也听到了，刚刚罗伊真的是嗓子都喊哑了。以前我们都说我们人生有一个遗憾是吧？有个遗憾什么呢？从来都没有上街有抗议过的这样的一个经历。但是我们来到了这里，我们为自己的民主，为自己的自由，为自己想要呼喊的这个声音，一路以来，我跟罗伊是一样的，真的是没有一刻是停下来。好多战友真的是把嗓子都喊哑了。刚刚的话，我们看到了路上所有的行人。 所有的包括保护我们这些警察都给我们是非常的尊重，行人的话都给我们竖以大拇指。然后我们的战友们真的是非常的整齐，有素养。我们在游行的过程中，基本上是没有让人觉得就是说我们正在打扰这个城市，我们在唤醒这个城市，所以我觉得非常的自豪。好几次的时候看到有那些热情澎湃的，然后在反映的这些行人们跟着我们一起喊 Take down the CCP 的时候，我都觉得我的真的是眼泪都要下来，因为我觉得这是每一个人的心声。共产党不能代表中国人，这就是我们每一个人站出来，想在这里告诉所有的，包括世界人，包括我们同胞和我们的所有的世界人，我们不能被中国共产党代表，更不能被一小撮的中国共产党的走狗们代表。我们可以是非常优秀的中国人，因为我看到了路上看我们的行人每个人都是媒体人，所以共产党想把我们的声音给晋升掉，那是不太可能的。每个人都拿着手机，每个人都有自己的媒体，每个人都在拍我们，每个人都在给我们竖大拇指，每一个人都在对我们微笑。我们感受到了鼓励。我觉得真相在大多数人的手中，所以我们没有恐惧。唯有一点，我们就是一起来灭掉邪恶的共产党。谢谢大家，大家辛苦啦！
文斌战友，文斌战友分享一下。
好，谢谢，不好意思。那么我是作为安保团队，跟在队伍的最后面。我想呢，跟大家分享一个细节，就是大家注意到了，后来有一大帮警察，是吧，跟着咱们来了。我就问他们是不是冲着我们来的，他们说不是，他们说在大概个把月前，这里出现过暴力的打砸抢事件，他们有点担心，但是后来大家都看到了。他对我们竖大拇指，是吧？对我们，没想到我们是一群高素质、爱好和平、只是抗议暴政的新中国联邦人，所以我为大家感到自豪和骄傲。谢谢，我们完成得很好，做得很好，谢谢。
谢谢文斌大哥。那现在有请面包树战友分享一下刚刚游行的经历。
好的，战友们好，全球观众朋友好，我是新西兰伊甸的面包树现在还是好激动，然后还没有在刚才那种热血沸腾中缓过来。我觉着我今天最大的感触就是我们新中国联邦这个大家庭太了不起了。虽然中共把我们的七哥关进来了，他们期待着我们像一盘散沙一样树倒猢狲散，但现在呢，通过今天的游行，大家看到了，我们来自全球各地这个七哥不在家，我们更团结了更强大了，我们的声音更这个震耳欲聋了。我觉着这6、7年来，我们经历了强权的打压、媒体的诽谤、病毒的肆虐，再加上这个亲朋的疏离，这种不理解，但是我们一路的坚定的走到了今天，觉得真的每一个人心中，如果你没有足够的这种强大的信念你是没有办法过到这一关的。昨天在聊天的时候，我还跟明道战友说，我说现在我们经历的这个关，考验的不仅仅是文贵先生，考验的是我们每一位战友你看昨天在现场的时候，小粉红来捣乱，他们想抢占地盘，然后呢，这个慌乱之中呢，他们就这个慌不择路的时候，连这个血旗都掉在地上了，掉在这个街上。然后呢，我们负责这个现场维护整洁的我们的金牛战友他都不捡这个旗，为什么？他怕脏了他的那一袋垃圾。因为他怕玷污了那袋垃圾，那么这个旗呢就扔在这个街中间，千人踩万人踏，其实这冥冥中也就是注定了中共的结局，好吧，我就给大家说说这么多吧，我们一定会赢，而且呢，那个曙光我们已经看得见了那个盘古相聚的那个景象，我们闭上眼睛就可以感受到了，大家加油好吗？亲爱的战友们，谢谢你们。
讲得太棒了，讲得太棒了。可能大家没有这个参加现场参加游行的战友，不知道我们现在的心情有多么的激动澎湃。所以现在每位战友都表达欲非常强，就把自己内心的心声都讲出来。那如果有其他的战友想要直接上台的，也都可以直接上来哈。
嗨，战友们好，我是 Emma。我今天其实最大的感想就是，我觉得看着路人的表情，他们就是有一个 realization，就是 我认为他们肯定以前听说过，就是中共不好了，或者是独裁啊这种东西，我觉得他们是有，但是今天他们意识到真的有人会站出来为这个 cause to fight， 所以我觉得我真的很自豪作为其中的一个成员，而且也是我们今天这么大的队伍，就是有不同年龄段的人。然后我觉得他们也是非常的惊讶，我觉得很少看到有这么多中国人站出来为正义、为自由、为民主法治去发声，然后所以我希望以后有更多的这种机会我们去参与这种大游行到其他的城市，让其他的城市的人们有这个 realization， 我们是有人需要加入我们的 fight，so thank you。
谢谢安玛，谢谢安玛。
好，瑞瑞 ，OK， 谢谢你安娜 ，OK， 谢谢你，姐姐 ，OK， 可以说了吗？
可以。
全球战友们大家好，全球观众们大家好，所有香港观众们、社会者们大家好，我是亮水龙潭的蕾蕾，现在真的很开心站在这个舞台上，因为我看到我们所有的战友为了正义而挺身站起来，因为我们不能给共匪代表，共匪不能代表我们中国共产党，绝对不能代表我们中国人，所以我们为我们的现在、自己的未来，还有每个人的未来，祖祖辈辈都不能给共匪再统治了，所以我觉得我很开心，看到很多外国人还有警察，所有的人都看到为我们鼓掌，因为我们是一群We are the people of the new federal state of China， 因为他们看到我们中国人终于为正义而挺身走出来，我们不害怕、不惧怕那共匪。共产党你完蛋了，告诉你，共匪你灭亡了，习太阳快去死吧 ，OK， 谢谢了。
讲得太好了，好，那来，我们有非常多战友都希望再讲一讲自己感受。
战友们好，我是紫薇姐姐。
紫薇姐姐刚刚的声音非常大，喊了一路啊。
我是快满70岁的紫薇姐姐。今天我的精神可以吧？
太棒了！
你们给我点赞，是不是？新中国联邦必胜
！Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP! 紫薇姐姐是快满70岁的老太婆，我今天精神焕发，在旧金山付出了我心里面压在我心里面几十年的口号 ，Take down the CCP。真的是说到共产党，我全身都是恨。我在那个国家里面没有一天好日子，我经历了3年自然灾害，经历了文化大革命。我经历了计划生育，共产党杀害我2个孩子，不然我是3个孩子的妈妈。血债要用血来还，共产党你完蛋了！真的是，我们经历的太多了，在中国共产党，我说的满身都是恨。共产党从小就教我们恨，我们没有信仰，我们非常的悲哀。我们到了北美以后，我们才知道，杀死自己的孩子真的是多么的可恨共产党。所以今天我走在旧金山的大街上，喊出了埋葬在我心里几十年的恨，几十年的口号 ：Take down the CCP。
Take down CCP！
消灭邪恶的中国共产党是正义的必须。
共产党，你完了！
共产党，你完蛋了！真的是谢谢大家，谢谢大家！我今天和大家一起走了一圈，精神非常非常的饱满。我是70岁的老太太，你们都要向我学习。谢谢大家，谢谢。胜利属于新中国联邦。
谢谢紫薇姐姐。
好，谢谢，谢谢。我
就可以说了吗？
对，直接就可以开始。
亲爱的战友们，大家好，我来自 DC 农场。我有一个可以说让我终身荣耀的名字，叫做战友。我们有一个让人激情澎湃的历史赋予我们的使命，叫做灭共。我们有一群来自世界各地的漂洋过海来到这里，来到旧金山，来抗议邪恶的中国共产党的这样的一个队伍，叫做新中国联邦的战友。今天我们在这里，我们每一个人都是灭共的一份必不缺少的力量，都是一份伟大的力量，不论男和女，不论老和少。今天我还看到，一个爸爸背着他那个几个月的一个宝宝，出现在我们的队伍当中，非常令人感动。我们也迎来了77岁高龄的琳达大姐，她是我们坚强不屈的战友。我昨天跟她说，我说相对共产党的很多的粉红们。粉红大叔、粉红大妈们，我说您的这个年龄能够有这么高的觉悟，参与我们爆料革命，和我们一起来进入这场灭共的伟大的斗争，我说我真的太佩服你了，太佩服你了，非常令人感动，这是我永生难忘的一个日子。我和所有的战友们在这里也非常怀念。也非常的想念为我们付出一切，代替我们受过，代替我们在经受这些邪恶的力量而被拘押的郭文贵先生，我们的七哥。所以我们在这里用我们的实际行动来表达我们对七哥和王艳萍女士的思念，也希望他们两个能够健康平安，能够早日归来，和我们一起再战斗。亲爱的战友们，非常感谢大家，谢谢。
谢
谢。战友们大家好，我叫程威，真的是非常难得的一次，我们400多位战友可以在这里相聚，真的是我参加活动以来真的是非常开心的一次，就是我们可以看到像这么多战友，我们大家在一起去抗议，去喊我们的口号，去对抗中国的共匪们，我们真的是非常非常的激动。然后，对，这昨天也是来了一群老粉红们，就是这个问题，我想大家很明显能看到，为什么来的都是一群小粉红，而不是为什么来了一群都是老粉红而没有小粉红？因为我们年轻人，我们都会有自己的思考，我们在争执中，我们可能会去寻找真相，为什么会有这么多人站在这里去反抗中国共产党，而为什么中国共产党会花钱请我们来？所以说这是很明显的一个问题，就是他的所做的所有的事情是经不起真相去就是推敲，sorry， 有点激动。
讲得太好了。
他干的那些罪孽是经不起真相的推敲的，只要大家去上网去查，大家都可以查到更多的真相。所以说他为什么不敢招我们这样年轻人来？因为他怕来了一批人全都变成我们的战友了。所以说真的是非常感谢大家，我们站在一起，我们一起共同去灭共。我现在真的，我们在座的所有的每一个人都多多少少受到中国共产党迫害，所以说我们现在站在这里，我们站出来，去为那些不知道真相的人，去为那些不能发声的人而发声。我们站在这里就是要告诉全世界更多的人，告诉他们疫苗灾难，告诉他们中共的黑手，告诉他们干的一切所有龌龊的事情，将他们全部公之于众。我希望我们有一天我们可以回到我们自己的家园，回到我们自己的土地。
好，战友们，我是一口大锅闹革命，来自地西农场。墙内的战友们，你们保重，注意安全；墙外的战友们，自由土地上的战友们，行动起来，让我们用我们的行动来对抗中共，消灭中共。
Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP!
好，谢谢大家。
He's declared himself chairman for life. I call him chairman of everything, chairman of everywhere, chairman of everyone.
共产党！共产党！习近平！
President Biden set to meet with China's president. Chinese President Xi Jinping
will indeed meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping
in San Francisco later this week.
选举我继续担任中共中央总书记。
See you in San Francisco. President Biden is set to meet with China's president in the Bay next week. The first meeting since last November and second meeting since Biden took office.
America and China are officially at war, at least economically speaking.
人民子弟兵永远是保卫祖国的钢铁。
Xi Jinping could feel they have no choice but to use force in some way to take Taiwan back.
台海分裂是祖国统一的最大障碍。
Strategic partners, strategic competitors, or strategic enemies? What does it mean to you, to me, and to the rest of the world?
China is certainly a rising superpower that wants to take the United States' place in the world. They've said that openly.
Thank you, Grant, for having us.
Well, you're out there in front of where Biden and Xi are meeting. They keeping you away from Xi?
Absolutely. Gavin Newsom and the city government and state government demand not seeing any unconstitutional protesters.
你们健身了吗？行动，行动，行动！中共，你完了！ Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP!
listening, but the games you want to. No victims to what he's being accused of that I can see, because they are on a quest to take down the CCP. They also have many of their members of the new federal state of China that are embedded inside, even, yes, secretly, Chinese Communist Party in China that gets information back here. There are many of them in the United States that support the destruction of the CCP. One of them, of course, is Nicole Tsai. She comes on my Real America's Voice show a lot, my podcast a lot. She is with the new federal state of China. Nicole Tsai, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Grant, for having us.
Well, you're out there in front of where Biden and Xi are meeting. They keeping you away from Xi?
Absolutely. Gavin Newsom and the city government and state government did a very good job complying with Xi Jinping's demands of not seeing any anti-CCP protesters. And we are among the largest anti-CCP group. As you mentioned, we are new federal state of China, founded by Steve K. Bannon and Mao Guo, with the sole purpose of taking down the Chinese Communist Party. And we want to do it right here on the U.S. soil, because CCP is not just in Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong, or Taiwan. They are right here on the U.S. soil. They're in Washington, D.C., they're in San Francisco, they're in New York. They have infiltrated the U.S. communities and schools and colleges. So that's why we're here to demand Xi Jinping to be booted out from this country, and we ask President Joe Biden to wake up.
Well, Nicole, look, you say they're right here in the United States. The Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party in Congress released the donor list of who was paying $40,000 a plate, and you have the CEO of Amway, Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, Lawrence Fink, BlackRock, Steven Schwarzman, Blackstone, all of these companies. This is just a few of them. You've got Gilead Services, you've got MasterCard, you've got Fulgent Genetics, all these huge companies, $40,000 a plate, and the organization putting it on, filled with globalists. This sums up the involvement of Wall Street and big business sucking up to Daddy Xi.
Absolutely. I mean, these globalists, they do not represent the American people's interest. I mean, they have been profiting from America's failed policy toward the communist China, and they have been profiting from the CCP slave labor market. And that's why Tim Cook, he set up iPhone's biggest factory in the city of Zhengzhou, where they employ tens of thousands of Chinese slave labor. And so this is the reason why that the Wall Street did not want to decouple from the CCP, and they have paid big time to the Washington, D.C. lobbyists to influence the Biden administration, and they want to keep the appeasement policy toward the CCP.
All right, I've got another soundbite from Joe Biden, who's literally spelling out the exact opposite, Nicole, and we're talking with Nicole Tsai of the new federal state of China, exact opposite of what we're talking about. We need to get away from relying on China, who wants to destroy us, start relying on ourselves. This is what Joe Biden said. Guys in the control room, I believe it's cut 22.
We're not trying to decouple from China, but what we're trying to do is change the relationship for the better. From my perspective, if in fact the Chinese people who are in trouble right now economically, if the average homeowner if the average citizen in China was able to have a decent paying job, that benefits them and it benefits all of us. But I'm not going to continue to sustain the support for positions where if we want to invest in China, we have to turn over all our trade secrets.
All right, so he mentions that at the very end, let's not turn over our trade. It's not turning over our trade secrets. They're stealing our trade secrets. And then he says he doesn't want to decouple, and he wants all of this investment, yet China is doing everything it can to be the global leader, including ruining our dollar and them taking over international trade, Nicole.
Absolutely. You know what? When he talked about the Chinese people, I think this is so hypocritical, because It's exactly the Wall Street and America's failed policy toward the Communist Party that has led to the Chinese people's deteriorating human rights condition. And Chinese people are being paid like dirt by the corporate America, who are now paying $40,000 just to dine with Xi Jinping. And these corporate CEOs in America, they have done nothing to promote the human rights and freedom and democracy and individual liberty for the Chinese people. In fact, they have been funding the world's most powerful dictatorship. They have been funding the CCP's military modernization. They've been funding this totalitarian regime who has sponsored the Hamas surprise attack in Israel and Russia's invasion in Ukraine and the upcoming CCP's reunification effort to take over Taiwan by force.
All right, I'm going to ask, I'm going to go on the fly here a little bit, Nicole, because there is another story I wanted to talk about. I'm going to ask you, do you think you could stay through the break, come back for the next segment? And I want to talk about Xi Jinping, the Chinese consulates in America, trying to hire Chinese students, ultimately end up threatening Chinese students to show up in San Francisco and then sticking it to Chinese students, not paying the bills that they promised to these students. It's another example of the exclusive information coming out of the new federal state of China. Will you stick around, Nicole?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to come back with Nicole Tsai from the streets of San Francisco outside where Biden and Xi are. Don't forget, folks, my website, GrantStinchfield.com. GrantStinchfield.com. If you like what you hear on this program, I love being here. You can catch my podcast, GrantStinchfield.com, everywhere. Rumble, go to my Rumble stream, like it there, subscribe, and, of course, the Real America's Voice show every night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, we're back in a flash with Nicole Tsai. Stick around.
I'm Sebastian Gorka. This is America First. Let's get back to the show with Grant Stinchfield.
All right, folks, welcome back. So if you were watching any of the coverage of Xi Jinping visiting San Francisco, you know they cleaned up the streets for him. I mean, San Francisco was the dirtiest, nastiest city in America. It's so sad because it was once such a shining, great city. But miraculously, they cleaned up the entire city for him. It's crazy. Also, when he drove in, there were no American flags. Now, I wanted him to be greeted with American flags. Instead, there was all kinds of Chinese flags. And then there were all kinds of Chinese people cheering his arrival. The streets lined with people dressed in red, cheering him on. Well, I want to bring back in now our guest from the new federal state of China, the organization trying to bring down the CCP and ultimately replace it. Nicole Tsai is in San Francisco where this all went down. Nicole, who were those people that were cheering him?
Grant, those people are all paid by the CCP's embassies and consulates because we have intercepted some text messages sent through the CCP's consulate in LA and San Francisco. They're trying to mobilize the Chinese students studying in University of Southern California and UCLA and even University of San Francisco. So they tell the students, hey, this is a glorious historical mission for you to take on to welcome Papa Xi, and the CCP spy operative offered the student very lucrative treatment that is paid hotels and air flights and also some cash rewards, about $400. That's a lot of money for a lot of the international students. And then there's also like a restriction that if students sign up, they cannot back off. If ever they back up, they face some serious consequences back home if they ever go back to China.
All right, so through the new federal state of China, through your sources, you uncovered some text messages. It was written in Chinese. You've translated it for us. I'm going to read it. This is from a University of San Francisco Chinese student. It was a complaint message to the organizer of the welcome group for Xi's visit, and it reads, I am a student at the University of San Francisco. Today we took the big bus provided by the embassy to welcome Chairman Xi. We encountered unfair treatment. The embassy personnel told us the free lunch will be provided to only some students. Most students don't get it. We were promised to receive $400 award, but we only received $100. Some students wanted to withdraw, but were issued a direct warning that quitting will be recorded in their personnel files in China, which will affect their future in China, i.e. employment and residency. Now, Nicole, as an American, the last thing I heard of a personal file was when I was in junior high, and they threatened me that they would put it in my personal file. I never thought much of it. In China, though, a personal file is everything. This is the government has information on you. They could ruin your life. They were threatening these students, not to mention they stiffed them $300 that they promised them.
Yes, absolutely. You know, people hear about the social credit score, but very few people actually know that there's a secret personnel folder that is being kept by the CCP. Not the government, but the CCP. And so everybody in China has a secret file kept on you. And I think that if you get some negative comments on your personnel folder or file, you will have difficulty in finding a job or, you know, applying for a home, a mortgage loan, and even find a residence. That's how the CCP controls the students. Even the international students studying outside of China, these students are facing serious consequence. And so this is why we're calling the CCP not as a government. They're mafia, the criminal organization, and they hijack the Chinese people to do bad things.
Certainly seems how they act. Just a couple seconds left in the segment. Nicole, can you go back to China or no? Would you be arrested?
No, Grant, I haven't been back to China for 25 years, and I'll never, ever go back because there's no freedom there, and I'm a proud naturalized U.S. citizen. Becoming a U.S. citizen is the best decision I've ever made in this life because America is great, and we need to keep that, Grant. We need to keep America great again.
Absolutely. Nicole, I'm making a prediction. When the new federal state of China takes over China and replaces the CCP, you go back for the celebration.
Absolutely, and you'll be invited
to
go there and taste the real authentic Chinese food.
And I cannot wait for that. Nicole Tsai with the new federal state of China, thank you so much for coming on the program. Fascinating information. Folks, I'm going to tell you something about this group. They have members that risk their lives to get information back to the United States from inside China. It really is an amazing group. NFSCofficial.com is the website. NFSC Speaks is their social media. That's going to do it for Nicole Tsai, but we are back here in a flash.
We are back. Welcome back to the Wayne Dupree Show. I am Wayne Dupree. We got Hutch Bailey Jr. and Jason Robinson from Minnesota. Right now, we are going to go out to San Francisco, and we see that we have our family members, Mr. Roy Guo and Ava Chen, our chief foreign correspondence members out there protesting Xi Jinping and the crap that he's doing to America. What's up, Roy? What's going on?
Hey, Wayne, how are you doing?
I'm
so excited to be here again with our fellow fighters, the members of New Federal State of China. Yesterday, you said you want to interview more of our families, brothers and sisters, and now we're here.
And I see our little sister Ava. Is that it? That's Ava. Hey,
Hi,
Ava.
hi, Wayne. Hi, Jason. Hi, Hutch.
Hello. Hey, Ava. I am so glad to see y'all. And look, again, y'all are right back there for us. It's day two. You might have been there a whole lot longer. How are the crowds? How is the response going on? Have you been able to see Xi? Have you been able to voice your opinions to him from the streets to the car?
Yeah, we believe we sent a clear message yesterday early morning. The first crew came here as early as 6 o'clock, and we stayed here until late night, 8 o'clock. And throughout the whole day, we're chanting "Take down the CCP." That's our new slogan. And also, we were singing the "Take down CCP" new songs and giving speeches. And all of our, all of our delegates, all of our members from different chapters of the New Federal State of China from all over the world actually came onto this stage and sent a clear message to the Xi Jinping that he is not the representative of the Chinese people. Actually, he is the enemy of Chinese and American people. And Roy, today is the second day of the Take Down CCP rally.
All right, Roy. First of all, let me give compliments to your staff. I'll tell you, you look really good. Your production team is spot on. You're looking professional.
Really?
That's really good. In your Buddha collection coat, I think.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah. There we go.
Why don't you take a minute and introduce your guest there?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's introduce to our audience one by one. This is Lama.
Okay. Hello. My name is Lama. I flew from London with my wife yesterday, and we're so great honor to be a part of this. New Federal State of China's mission to awakening all West civilizations. If you don't take action against this CCP, you will no longer have any freedom. Forget about the human right. You cannot survive. So this battle is for survive. So we wish everyone will wake up and follow the New Federal State of China. Know the true color of CCP. We're better off survive. Good visit evil. So no one have sitting in the between. So must make a determination. What do we see last 2-3 years? It's time to wake up. to facing the problem of CCP, cause the destruction for whole world human civilization. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I have, so I just want to mention, Luna, you're from Tibet, right? So we all know what CCP has done to Tibet, right? So do you want to talk a little bit about your culture, how it was raised by CCP?
So thank you very much. I'm from Tibet, and my name is Lama. So I know we Tibetans suffering so much since 1959. Chinese infiltrate in Tibet. Dalai Lama and the old Tibetans in exile for last 63 years. Next 2024 is the 64 years in exile. Wow. So whole world finally know the evil CCP and what the Tibetan experience, what the Hong Kong experience, what the Middle East experience, what the Russia world. All this behind is the CCP, which is our founder, Moscow mission since 2017. He warning the dark time is coming. Unfortunately, our Western people is, lack of the knowledge of the true color of CCP. Right. So we hope all of us, no matter what faith you are, what race you are, we have a common enemy, CCP. So must take it down the CCP. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we have a second guest, Emma. Do you want to introduce yourself? And
Hi, my name is Emma, and hi, how are you? I am here. I guess I'm one of those like younger generations here, but I'm really happy to be here because, as you know, like a lot of American younger generation people, Gen Z, millennials, they're getting angry over like so many different things and like things that are literally irrelevant. But me staying here, we fight for the truth, and I think younger people should care more about why that we got locked down for so many years and our youth been taken away. TikTok, social media been brainwashing all our younger kids, and we should really think about why is it happening and how is it happening. So today I'm standing here telling all the younger people, my friends, I'm telling them I'm here, and the evil doing of the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, the Xi Jinping Communist Party, and how it had affected me and all my friends that are the same age, and it matters to us too. So not just the older people who persecuted by the Chinese Communist Party, but all the American younger generation here are also, should care about this problem. Yeah.
Well, where are you from? Are you from that area?
I was born in China, but I am actually from New York. Like I live in New York now.
Okay. All right. Okay. And Ava, who's yeah.
So because we actually have a very typical the supporters of a new federal state of China. So Emma is we refer to it the second generation of fellow fighter. We actually here have a third generation, but they're little ones running around. But anyway, I'm going to introduce the gentleman standing besides me, James. James has a special story because he originally came from a very special city, which became the Apec center of what we all know as a COVID-19, but we refer to as a CCP virus. So I will let him to share his story with your audience today. So James.
Hi guys, I'm James.
Hey, hello.
Hey James. Hi, I'm from Finland and I was born in Wuhan. So it's my first time to be in America, and I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
And actually I have followed my score since 2017. And in the beginning, I wasn't so much interested in the politics. However, in the end of 2019, I had seen many things happen from the group chat message in my phone. I was in Finland at that time. I can list easily more than 3 persons. One of them are my relatives. They were dying in the beginning of 2020. I remember that the Chinese Communist Party announced they had this pandemic on 23rd of January in 2020. But actually, I know what happened even 2 months before about that. And we all know the famous Dr. Li Wenliang had announced there was something happened.
Right.
So after that, I was really, it was big shock for me. And Miles Guo was the only one who has announced what happened there. This is actually, this is something abnormal. It's not from the nature. It's not something from the bat or from sea market. That's not true. So then I decided myself on 2020 to join New Federal State of China. I'm proud to be a member with everyone here. At that time, I don't know when we're going to win. I don't know, but I just want to give one effort to our organization against the Chinese Communist Party. I feel so good with that. I really feel so good with that. That is my story I would like to share with all you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, James. Yeah, you can hand it.
Yep.
Well, Roy, the one question I have for everybody right there is, ask them, are they not afraid of what could happen to them, or is their cause more important than what possibly could happen to them if they're seen by CCP officials or whatnot?
So let me rephrase, because they cannot hear, they don't have the earpod.
Right.
So Wayne's question to you guys is, are you not afraid of what could happen to you? Please go ahead.
To be honest, saying, I was a little bit afraid in the beginning. You have a lot of issues to concern. What happened in your family, and also I know there are spy departments all around the United States and also in Europe.
Right.
But I know if we don't fight back, the chance of win is 0. But if we fight back, the chance is above 0. And I can see the chance is rising up in every second. I would say now it's 80%. Tomorrow it's going to be 90%. Everyone can see it. That's my opinion. Yeah.
Right.
That's great. Yeah.
Yes, I think we all have fear. CCP's #1 weapon is to make you fear. So I think Moscow show us the courage and the solution. And personally, I have a case in Southern District of New York in 2019. Then I saw how our judicial system is corrupt.
Right.
And I don't mean every part is corrupt, but the sitting, infiltrate judges and lawyers that there's no place we can be safe if you don't fighting back. Right. So I feel no more fear because I fighting what I believe. That's the sacrifice we should give. Nothing is come free. So I'm so happy to be a part of it. No regret at all. Just delay.
Personally, I think being afraid is not an option here, because for me personally, like, I'm young, I have all the energy I have, being a 20-year-old, and what else better to do than actually fight for a cause that you believe in, fight for a cause that actually make history, So I'm not afraid at all. I mean, they should be afraid, to be honest, like, because we are such a united, passionate organization, group of people, and they should be afraid that we're coming at them so strong. So yeah, that's my take on that.
So what happened is you heard the background people are chanting "Take down the CCP" is because we have a car just drove by and there are a bunch of look like the Chinese diplomats who is probably invited to attend the APEC summit. So that's why the crowd was shouting "Take down the CCP" to them. So back to your question, fear. I think so. Fear is real. Especially we not only fear our own safety and security, but we fear of our loved ones, especially those parents, kids, those relatives, because we chose to stand up. They didn't. So we fear that we feel guilt, more than fear. But I think we're passing through that because we know we have no return. If we do not do anything, is nobody is going to fight this battle for us. And we're going to lose the whole world and humanity because we all keep silent. And that's the last thing we want to do. And I pray, because when I run into Miles Guo, as you mentioned, in 2017, actually I heard Miles Guo in 2018, hear truth would give you courage and power. And I think he empowered millions of us to stand up, especially what happened in March 15th when he was set up, by the Chinese Communist Party using the rule of law, using your judicial system. We feel like this is really, as you said, the last battle. Okay, so we feel like we have to stand up because we must hold the justice, because if we lose it, if they can come after Mile School, they literally can come after us, all of us, so easily. So that's why we decided to unite. And when we unite together, nothing can stop us. So that is why I say, we have a fear that's real, but we use the passion and motion as a weapon to take down the CCP. So back to you.
Hutch.
Wayne, yeah.
Go ahead, Jason. I think we skipped you.
Yeah, I was going to say, let all those folks, especially the guys on camera, know how inspiring it is what they're doing, because our show and our audience knows the personal risks that they put on the line for doing that. We get a lot of plays in China, and I hope it inspires more people in China to do that. But more importantly, I hope it inspires Americans, because if Americans, we can take down the CCP by the decoupling, letting them just financially collapse. And that's kind of where I wanted to get some feedback from you guys, because it looks like at this meeting yesterday, they had a big dinner for the CCP, and it was Tim Cook, the head of Blackstone and BlackRock, the head of Boeing, the head of MasterCard, the head of the Sands, head of Honeywell, were all meeting with Xi Jinping at a dinner. And I mean, can you guys speak to what that's looking like? Because it's sounding like we're going to be coupling harder with them rather than decoupling.
Okay, sure. Yeah, first, maybe just convey your inspiring part to the guests here we have today. So what Hutch is saying that they felt like your courage and standing in front of the camera and talking about your experience is very inspiring. So it's not only inspiring to Chinese people, but also to Americans. So thank you for that. And he has a question about from yesterday's APEC. It seems, a lot of corporate America executives like Tim Cook, like Honeywell, like, those big names, big shots, they all dined with Xi Jinping and made a lot of agreements. So his question is, he seems like they're getting closer. Those people are not decoupling from the Chinese Communist Party, but getting closer. So your thoughts on what those observation will be. So who wants to answer first? Roy, Emma. Okay.
I think the closer you get to the Communist Party, the closer you are to your doomsday, right? Because they know what they're doing. I'm sure they know all the evils that the CCP has done to the humanity, and the fact that they're still not willing to get out from that is just showing that they're in it together, and they don't care about the human being anymore, and they just in it for the money or power or fame or whatever they're in there for. So we're not, again, I don't think that it's a threat to us, because more and more people are waking up, not just us, but American people are waking up too, seeing all their high-tech, big media, mainstream media are all turning against, the true and freedom fighting American people, and they win to be together with CCP. And I think because of that, American people will join the new federal state of China and fight back together. So their doomsday are coming.
Thank you.
I think the Western corporation don't really know the CCP, the nature of a CCP, Xi Jinping. They don't really know their true colors. Look at the history since communists, have been from the Germany, coming to France, coming to Russia, to China. No, any organization, corporations today is survived. They're dealing with the Communist Party. Especially Xi Jinping is no representative, even the communist entire. Inside the community, it's no longer Communist Party, it's Xi's Communist Party. So I think a corporation should wake up for long-term benefit. So watch after the new federal state of China, because they have the highest internal and the information, intelligent information from the inside CCP. So they will save your life, not just only for benefit.
Thank you, Emma. Thanks.
Yeah, for this point that the new way of thinking that because every time when we talk about the Chinese, it's a colorful red, and it means Communist Party. It definitely no, because all the rest of the democracy world, they have another choice. They can cooperate, for example, like us, we're a color of blue. Look at our flags. So we're a kind of new platform. We're a kind of new options for everyone in the world who are interested in Chinese culture, who are interested with our race. So if I would be an individual, I would be very scary. What am I doing now? That's what I was grew up in China, so we were taught that what we have to say, what we have to think in the classroom. So that's what I said before. I'm full of power. I really look forward with this project, guys. Thanks.
So I give you my take on that. So I'm very happy you asked this question because, the one thing sets us apart, set the new federal state of China apart and our fellow fighters apart is we have the ability to discern what's truth and what's noise. Okay, so what the question you ask, there's a seems. They seems to get closer together rather than decouple each other. That's exactly what they wanted to plant people to believe. Okay, they wanted to make a huge noise and distract from what you're doing. But for people who have a strong conviction, for new federal state of China have absolutely intel from within the CCP. We know CCP is on their last breath. Just the number reported, those foreign investment are exiting, and for very first time since 1998, the foreign money of FDI number, foreign direct investment in China, is going down negative 11.8 billion US dollars. Business are leaving. There is no, because business people know there's no free capital. There's no free market. It's oppression. When you have a free trade talk, you think about the Chinese people were benefiting from free trade, but that was wrong. That was erroneously wrong assumption. You actually helped enrich only few families. These are kleptocrats family who are now basically destroyed by Xi Jinping because last year he announced himself as president for life. So that's why, the solution is really easy for us because we only have to take down the Xi and Xi family and a few gangs that are around him, then we will be able to free China. So I want to separate noise from the truth. So so thank you very much for the question. And I'm going to hand back to Roy and he might have something to add.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I think if you look at what Joe Biden said before this meeting, this administration said they need a candid and straightforward dialogue. And then he hopes she could be also candid and straightforward. And right after the meeting, he said she is a dictator. Right, and it's a totally different. It's the opposite of rule of law and democracy. So I think American people and the Chinese citizens and members of New Federal State of China approve that message. We agree with that message because that's the truth.
All right.
I wanted to add something because this morning I talked to someone, walked out from the press media center in the Moscom Center where the APEC summit is held, and he told me she's supposed to schedule to deliver a speech today, but it was canceled last minute. So it might likely to be the China side that cancel it. We don't know the reason why he canceled, but what I can speculate is he pissed off probably, from last night that the Biden called him out because Biden said, you are still a dictator. That's absolutely 100% truth. I want Americans to know free countries should not deal with a dictator. Okay, there's no equal cooperation because this summit is called APEC. It's called Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation. The free world should cut off from the dictatorship. There's no cooperation with dictator. That's it. That's the message we want to send to the world.
Before we let you go, I want to get some last thoughts from each of the guests, and then some last thoughts from you and Roy. But if there's one thing that I do want you to let them know is that we are with them, and we want them to know that we are praying for them and their families and the task that is in front of them, because we know it's hard, and we know that they're putting themselves out there front and center, but they also have supporters here in America. Let them know that.
Okay, so before we give you last thoughts, the host wants me to convey that they are with you, they pray for you and your family, and so you have supporters in America as well. Okay, so if you can give your last thought before we end this broadcast. So let's start with you, Uma.
Thank you very much for your support. I think this is a great time, even it's the darkest time. But we realize the same common value, best is common value. We have to survive. We have to live in peace, harmony. But we cannot live in harmony with the evil CCP because the nature itself is evil. You're never dealing with the evil and devil. So that's period. So what they prove in last 4 years is clear. So I think we should understand it. We should wake up from the, what happened to us. So thank you very much for having me here. Great.
Yeah. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Last thought.
I want to thank you so much for your support and honestly everything that you guys do on Getter and all the platforms. And because you are also waking Americans away by introducing us, the new federal state of China, to them. And I hope yesterday's rally and today's rally will show American that we're here, we're united, we're passionate about this, and then they should also care because it's not just affecting Chinese people, it's also affecting American people. And everything that all the corruption you see in America, behind that is all the Chinese Communist Party is doing. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here today.
Thank you, Emma. James?
Yeah, as I said earlier, today is my first time to be here, and today is my second day I'm standing here. So based on my 2 days experience here, I'm pretty sure, based on the U.S. political system and the Constitution, the universal value will win. It has already won many times during the past 100 years, and will win also in the future. Thanks for the U.S. We have a platform against the dictatorship, and thanks for everyone here.
Thank you. So my last thought is thank you for what you're doing right now, because the CCP spend billions of dollars every year to erase us. They don't want us to voice our concern and dissent. So because of you, through this broadcast, we'll be able to deliver the message wide. So please ask your audience to share and on any social media platform, because we're fighting this game in the way that we know the best, which is spreading the truth and get more people to hear us. So thank you for everything you do for support us, for support Nfsc. So thank you, Wayne and Hutch and Jason. I'm passing on to Roy.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. And today we have Tibetans who understand the suppression and the oppression of the Chinese Communist Party. You have a second generation who was born here and understand the brainwashing of all these TikTok stuff. And we have people from Wuhan, where the CCP virus came out. And really appreciate for the interview and platform. We just want to say we're gonna continue to fight. All of us, we mentioned about fear. Everyone has fear, but like they say, what we believe has already transcended the fear we have. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Again, thank you so much, all of you, ladies and gentlemen, the new federal state of China out there in San Francisco. We are basically right now coast to coast, East Coast to West Coast, North, South. We are praying for each and every one of you. We, y'all be safe for the rest of the time that you're there, and we'll see you next week.
See you. Bye-bye.
我们的胜利，谢谢了，兄弟姐妹们，你们健身了吗？行动，行动，行动！中共，你完了 ！Take down the CCP！
San Francisco on the ground. Nicole, welcome. Thank you for getting so many people out there to protest Xi's arrival. First off, why don't you just tell me, how's it going? Did they keep you away? I'm sure they did. Lay it on me.
Good morning, Grant. Thank you so much for having us. So today is day 2. The members of the New Federal State of China and many anti-CCP groups have been protesting against Xi's visit in San Francisco. And so I've seen the Tibetans, the Uyghurs, and the Freedom Hong Kong movement people are here too, and pro-democracy human rights activists, and even people who traveled all the way from China. They are here to protest Xi Jinping. And so Nfsc is definitely the biggest group. And so we have set up our protest site right outside of the Moscone West Conference Center. This is where the Apec ministerial meetings were being held. And also 1 block from us is the St. Regis Hotel. That's where Xi Jinping and the CCP delegates, they bought out the entire hotel, so nobody can enter that hotel. So we went there and we check in, and we see many protesters. And as you can probably hear in my background, people are chanting the slogans of taking down the CCP, ending the Xi Communist Party, because right now Xi has become the dictator for life. I mean, he removed the term limits. He made himself the emperor for life within the Chinese Communist Party. So the atmosphere here is very tense because we have seen the security forces, the secret service people, and the federal law enforcement people, and of course the city policemen and state policemen, they're all here. And so in the last 3 days, you know what, Grant, I haven't seen a single homeless people's tent, and the city is clean. The city is absolutely clean, but I see miles and miles long of the heavy metal barricades.
Yeah, so Nicole, I want to get into the barricades, but I also want to get into these supporters or alleged supporters of Xi. You guys sent some video of that, and I'm gonna play that here in a moment. So you guys sent some video of that, and they are not necessarily real supporters. The idea is that they are being paid. Is that correct, Nicole?
Absolutely. So we have some private investors, and they actually talk to a lot of the paid operative in San Francisco. And so there are Chinese people who traveled from Texas, from Chicago, from New York, from New Jersey. And there are also students coming from the University of Southern California, UCLA, and University of San Francisco, from the local American colleges and universities. So there are students, and there are also residents from across the country. And all of them, you know, are being paid off by the CCP's consulates and embassy. So meaning that the CCP will pay for their air ticket, hotel, food, everything. And they're also offered $400 cash rewards. So this is quite an incentive for a student. So that's why I have seen a lot of students coming here, and they're, you know, I like to say that they don't believe in the CCP's ideology, but maybe just to take a free trip, and with $400 pocket money, why not?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, Nicole, because I'm looking at this complaint that you sent me from one of the students, and talk about the Chinese Communist Party not being able to be trusted. I'm going to put the complaint up on the screen and then read it for you. It basically says, I am a student at the University of San Francisco. Today we took the big bus provided by the embassy to welcome Chairman Xi. That, of course, is the Chinese embassy. We encountered unfair treatment. 1, the embassy personnel told us the free lunch will be provided to only some students. Most students don't get it. We were promised to receive a $400 award, but we only received $100. Some students wanted to withdraw, but were issued a direct warning that quitting would be recorded in their personnel files in China, which will affect their future in China, i.e. employment and residency. Nicole, most people in America would think this is unheard of, that you have a personal file in China that could affect your employment and your residency that the government keeps. This is basically a threat to these students. You either show up or we'll ruin your life.
Well, this is exactly what's happening to the Chinese students or Chinese people living in America. The CCP's infiltration and tentacles have really grasped these people's life and try to control their future. So the intercepted message that you were just reading out to your viewers and listeners were direct translation, word for word translation that I provided. And this text message is actually widely circulated in the social media platform by the, some Chinese, people. They found this is like hilarious. So as you said, these students were being approached by the CCP's authority through the LA consulate. The CCP has a consulate in Los Angeles and in San Francisco. And so these people are giving instructions for the Chinese students, ask them to sign up and also offer them some cash payment. But at the end of the day, CCP is dishonest. Yeah. I mean, just like how they treated the American companies, and they never play by international rule. So these students were upset that they were not given the, promised $400, and they were sending their complaints, and then they were issued direct warning that the CCP will actually, put some comments in the secret personnel folder that was kept by the CCP security department in China. So if these students ever go back to China, want to find a job or apply for some benefits or even buy a home, their future will be affected by their withdrawal. So imagine that. I mean, This is a full control of the private citizen's life by a totalitarian regime.
It's amazing because clearly the CCP can't be trusted. $400 is a lot for a student. I know if I was at college, $400 would have made a huge difference. So we've talked about this before. This is how they buy the good favor of some of these students, by providing money. But it is proof that the CCP can't be trusted. You know that. I know that. I think anybody with common sense would understand that, except the guy at the helm. Take a listen to Joe Biden, what he had to say about Xi Jinping yesterday as they were sitting down.
Known each other for a long time. We haven't always agreed, which was not a surprise to anyone. But our meetings have always been candid, straightforward, and useful. I've never doubted what you've told me in terms of your candid nature in which you speak. I value our conversation because I think it's paramount that you and I understand each other clearly.
I've never doubted what you've told me. He told us the virus came from a wet market. He told us that he has nothing to do with the fentanyl being flooded into this country, killing American citizens. Xi Jinping tells us they're not stealing American secrets. They put a spy balloon that he says was a weather balloon that was just off course. Meanwhile, it's listening to our military-based communications and taking pictures. How can he make a statement like that, Nicole?
Well, I think President Biden is trying to strike a warmer tone and friendlier relationship with CCP, because I think that America, this administration is worried that CCP is going to start another war in the Taiwan Strait, because, the CCP is betting on the U.S. for not being able to fund multiple wars at the same time, because we already have the Hamas terrorist attack in Middle East and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And I think Joe Biden is trying to deter Beijing from starting another military confrontation in Taiwan Strait. But and your listeners and viewers know that America or this administration or President Joe Biden has lost the capacity of deterrence. Whenever he said, don't, our enemies will do it. And so I really doubt that his words is going to deter the CCP's military aggression and global expansion.
Yeah, he says, don't, and then they all do. And that's what's happening right now. He says he trusts Xi Jinping. I mean, I guess he trusts him because when Xi Jinping says the check is in the mail, I'm sure the check actually is in the mail to Joe Biden and the amount of money that his family has made over there. And you and I have talked a lot about the need to decouple from China. It's the new federal state of China's belief that the best way to take down the CCP is to decouple from China, decouple our economies, be autonomous when it comes to providing our own goods and services and medical supplies and emergency supplies. Many Republican lawmakers feel like that. I don't know any Democrat lawmakers that feel like that. And then, of course, I hear this from Joe Biden yesterday.
We're not trying to decouple from China, but what we're trying to do is change the relationship for the better. From my perspective, if in fact the Chinese people who are in trouble right now economically, if the average homeowner or if the average citizen in China was able to have a decent paying job, that benefits them and it benefits all of us. But I'm not going to continue to sustain the support for positions where if we want to invest in China, we have to turn over all our trade secrets.
So he makes that one little mention of turning over trade secrets, but he's talking about an idea that doesn't work when you have a communist dictator at the helm. No matter what the United States does, the Chinese people are going to be under the thumb of Xi Jinping. Nicole, can you explain why Joe Biden's getting it wrong there?
Absolutely. So I think Joe Biden's statement is fundamentally flawed because he believed that the CCP's policy actually benefit the Chinese people, just to the complete opposite. Under the CCP's rule, the Chinese people's income and standard of living and human rights condition have greatly deteriorated. And that's why in Xinjiang, there's so many concentration camps. And an average Chinese people household income is probably like 2,000 Chinese currency per month, which is like, like $300 US. I mean, so the current U.S.-China trade policy and the CCP's, intellectual property theft does not benefit the Chinese people. They only benefit the ruling party, the CCP kleptocrats, and the Wall Street and the Washington permanent political establishment. So they're the sole benefiters of Joe Biden's policy and the CCP's trade policy.
It's amazing because you talk about Wall Street and how they benefit off the CCP policies. And then we learn about this dinner last night. $40,000 a plate. You had also tipped me off, and the Chinese, the Congressional Select Committee on the CCP released, I guess it was the guest list or donor list of the names here, and I just want to show you who's on it, which is really something to behold when you think about the who's who. You've got Millen Pant, the CEO of Amway, but even more than that, Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, Lawrence Fink. We all know him from BlackRock. We've talked about BlackRock and their role in propping up the Chinese Communist Party. You've got Blackstone in here, Steven Schwarzman. And the list goes on and on. Stanley Deal, who's the executive vice president of Boeing Company and CEO of Boeing Commercial Airlines. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. And then I love to see here some of the medical testing companies. You've got Pfizer, Fulgent Genetics, Gilead Sciences, all of this, and their CEOs that are pandering to Xi Jinping, Nicole, for what? For money and putting America at risk.
And they each paid $40,000. That's a lot of money. And I think from that list, Elon Musk was there too, but he skipped the dinner part. He attended the VIP reception just to say hello to Xi, and then he quickly left. So I think that this list is very telling, because Gina Raimondo, the Secretary of Commerce, actually said in that business gala, he said all of these people, American CEOs and executives attending tonight's dinner, they are keenly interested in furthering their investment in China, because half of them actually came to Gina Raimondo and told her in person. So from that statement, we knew Wall Street continues to be keenly interested in going in bed with the CCP, and and they have been profiting from the slave market from the concentration camps and from offshoring the American people's job. I mean, Tim Cook, Apple, they have the world's largest iPhone factory in Zhengzhou, and they turned the entire Zhengzhou into a sweatshop, employing millions of Chinese workers and made them work day and night and paid like dirt. So many people actually jumped off the building to commit suicide. That's the story of the iPhone in China. And Tim Cook is there, and he wants to continue that engagement policy with the CCP. I mean, this is like funding the human rights atrocity in China.
I'm ashamed to say I've got an iPhone. And, look, I shouldn't. If I don't support this thing and I don't support what Apple does, the problem is they make a good product when it comes to efficiency, but that doesn't mean that you have to support this. My phone comes from Patriot Mobile, by the way. We love those guys. They're great. But everybody's got to play their part in some of this stuff. I try not to wear Nike because of everything that they do with China and the CCP. So when you talk about the $40,000 a plate dinner, Nicole, I don't know, you may not know the answer to this question. Where does that money go? Who's taking that money? Do we know?
Well, I saw that, the list, and it shows that the event organizer, and they're the National Committee of the U.S.-China Relations and the U.S.-China Business Council and Asia Society and Council of Foreign Relations. I mean, these organizations, they're the so-called elites.
Yes.
Elites institutions. They don't represent the American. Exactly. So they got the money. And so I think that this is just to show to Xi Jinping that we love you and you are still our sugar daddy. And we want to continue to fund your concentration camps or sweatshops, because that's the message that Xi demanded before he took this trip to San Francisco.
When you talk
part
about
of the deal.
The Council on Foreign Relations and the other groups you mentioned, these are the globalists. These are the exact globalists we talk about that want some kind of one world economy. And that one world economy, of course, would be in control of Xi Jinping. He's already setting that up. He's setting that up through the United Nations. He's in cahoots with everybody at the World Economic Forum. And meanwhile, he doesn't care about any of the issues they're putting forward. Climate change. That supposedly is Joe Biden's biggest issue, the greatest threat to America, climate change. I'm going to tell you right now, Nicole Tsai, with the new federal state of China, Xi Jinping could give a rat's ass about climate change. Am I wrong?
Well, I know, and your listeners know that China is the world's most polluted country on the face of the earth. I mean, the river pollution, air quality, and that environment. And they have the coal mine every other week. I mean, they're the biggest polluter on the entire planet. And then here, our administration is talking about having a partnership with China on the climate change. This is like a joke. And Grant, I also want to comment about the iPhone, because I'm also an iPhone user. I use, MacBook, and I use iPhone. And I think this is exactly the reason why we have to push for the policy change, because actually the U.S. policy toward communist China has hijacked hundreds of millions of consumers like you and me, because we were forced to buy this product because we have no other choice.
That's right.
So, and just like the people working for our federal government, our military peoples, their pension fund are being redirected or funded into the CCP's military modernization. They didn't have a choice. We didn't have a choice. You and I, we don't have a choice about this administration's policy toward communist China, right?
No, we don't. And that goes all the way down into our healthcare, the drugs we're using, and all of these kinds of things all rolled into one. What do you make of this deal that they supposedly signed about not using artificial intelligence in nuclear weapons systems? Now, my take on this, Nicole, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, I've got to believe Xi Jinping probably hates artificial intelligence. When you're the leader of the Chinese Communist Party, you're a dictator, you want to be in control. I can't imagine he likes the idea of computers taking control of things, especially over him. But I don't trust him to abide by this rule, and he probably sees the rest of the world moving on artificial intelligence, and he knows he's got to keep up. Where does Xi Jinping, China, stand on artificial intelligence? And clearly they can't be trusted on signing this deal not to use it in nuclear weapon systems.
Well, absolutely, the CCP and Xi Jinping wants the full control of artificial intelligence. They want to control the entire world, and they've done that over and over in the last several decades. Because in artificial intelligence, all they do is to control the algorithm and change the data. And so there's no, data privacy or, artificial intelligence in China is completely controlled by the CCP. And that's why when you go to China and if you ask their, AI, about who is Xi Jinping, and their answer will be completely different when you ask Siri or Alexa in this country.
Yeah, the problem with AI, and I think this is a great threat to the globe, is that it's learning on its own. So you can program it, but I read a piece about AI which was taught a certain language of Hindu that they never taught it. It learned it on its own, and the researchers and scientists that were programming this thing had no idea how this computer learned on its own. That's a threat to everybody involved, including Xi Jinping.
And that's a threat to your child, to the future generation, because now the CCP is going to teach the AI learning machine about what to remember and what to repeat. Yeah. And so that's exactly creating that 1984, that world, big brother, big government, and big tech controls everybody's life. Yeah. And so the most fearful thing that for me is that people will lose their ability and capacity for independent thinking, because in the future, people will be relying on AI to learn things. And now AI is going to be controlled by the CCP. And I think that is the gravest threat to humanity and to our future.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Now, the other real giant threat that I firmly believe in is just Joe Biden himself. I think he's a huge national security threat, not just because he's dementia-ridden, feckless, and incompetent, but also because he's compromised. Well, Senator Tom Cotton, Republican, he's been an outspoken critic of China. Listen to what he had to say on Fox News, and then I'll get your response.
I worry a little bit about what concessions he might grant, or just the way he framed this summit meeting is that we want to improve our relationship. We don't have a relationship with China. It's not like these are two teenagers dating. China is our #1 adversary in the world. Sure. And what we should be doing is focusing on ways that we can get the better of China to stop them from cheating on their trade deals or hacking into U.S. government computers or floating spy balloons.
So Nicole, what do you make of that from Tom Cotton?
I think we need more lawmakers like Tom Cotton, and he's rightly, so about we don't have a relationship with the CCP because they never respect our rules. They never respect the rule of law, and they have been violating the rule of law at every step of their own way. And Xi Jinping actually said in that opening speech, in the Apec meeting, that America should not expect to change us. You cannot change our political system, and neither do we want to change your political system. So basically he's saying, leave us alone. We're evil. Don't try to change us. Yeah. And don't expect us to have the capacity of doing any good or self-improvement. And he also says, the U.S.-China relationship is such that once you opened the relationship, there's no way to close it. Grant, this is a threat. It means that once you open the Pandora box, the disaster will be endless. I mean, don't take these words lightly. He really meant it.
Now, I'm sure he does. Why would we not believe him? I'm probably going to mortify you when I say this, but in some respects, I wish the leader of the United States would sometimes take a page out of the book of Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin. Not in how they run their country and not in communism, those kinds of things, but unapologetic about where they stand. I mean, I've said this about Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders, I don't agree with a word he says, but at least he's probably the most sincere guy in Congress. And he probably believes everything he's saying. I don't know about anybody else. These guys, these brutal dictators like Putin and Xi, at least they're unapologetic and they believe what they say. They come on the world stage. They're not bowing down to Joe Biden. It's the exact opposite we get from Joe Biden. I would like Joe Biden to be unapologetic and say, you're not changing America, and stand firm for our values instead of talking about this working together stuff and shared values. We don't have a shared value system with the Chinese Communist Party at all, Nicole. Do you understand what I mean by this?
Absolutely, I understand, because you can't have a shared value or shared goal with your most dangerous existential threat. I mean, CCP wants to take down the US dollar, want to outplace US as a global power, and they fund the terrorist group, and they're behind Hamas, they're behind Iran, they're behind Kim Jong-un in North Korea, and they're behind the BLM movement.
Yeah.
And so they're the ones who want to destroy the American value, destroy this great republic at all cost.
Yeah.
And so they don't even mind sacrificing the Chinese people. They're using the Chinese people as a human shield, just like Hamas using the Palestinians as human shields to attack and, you know, to launch attack against the Israelis. Same thing.
It's such a great point, because they really do use the Chinese people as human shields. That's a great analogy. And they've got to be stopped. And I know that's the goal of the new federal state of China. I know everything that you guys have invested with not just passion and time and energy and money and the fight that you guys put up out there. I can hear it going on in the background. So with that, I just want to thank you. I know you're going to come on. I'm filling in for Dr. Gorka this week, Thursday, Friday, today, and tomorrow I'm going to get you on the show with Dr. Gorka. We'll talk about that on a national platform as well. And I'm just grateful for what you and the new federal state of China are doing, Nicole, and a big thank you.
Thank you. We're all in this together, because if CCP take down America, we lose the hope for the entire world. So we must fight, and we must not surrender. And thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely, Nicole. Nicole Tsai with the new federal state of China. Nfsc Speaks is where you can find them. NFSCofficial.com is their website. And don't forget my website, GrantStinchfield.com. And I think you need to impress upon your neighbors and your friends that China is at war with us. The Chinese Communist Party is...
CP rally. Now it has been over 8 hours since our first crew arrived at the outside of the venue. And I just feel we could stand here, hold the rally forever if we wanted to. But I heard she is leaving today with a confirmed message, a definition of the dictator Xi. And the Xi Communist Party cannot represent Chinese people. He can only represent himself. And he
is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. It is the beginning of knowledge to fear the Lord and only the Lord. So that's who all I fear. From there, we're gonna take it down to CCP. Let's go. If God is with me, the CCP is nothing. What is the CCP to God? Nothing but to be taken down. Oh, so it's been so good to be with all of you NFSC supporters over here today. You guys are so welcoming, so humble, so kind. We feel like a family being with you guys. We're very proud to represent for this great organization and taking down the CCP. Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP!
In this world and from corruption, oh Lord.
Take down the CCP.
Thankful to you, Lord, that you've secured my soul from the evil in this world and from corruption, oh Lord. God, I fear you and I love you. Now, Lord, I'm humbled through my fear in you, but only you. God, I fear you. God, I fear you. I fear you, but only you. God, I fear you. But only you.
My only fear is God, so don't consider it as odd. This fire that you're seeing in my eyes ain't a facade. Cause when you see me, I'm outside, equipped and ready to collide. Salute to those who've been in prison, soldiers who have died. And you see me, I'm alive. In the spirit is how I strive, cause in the spirit is I abide. I'm tired of all these politicians, all of them are lies. And that goes for these pastors too, the ones who take right after the truth. Apart from me, never knew you.
God, I fear you. God, I love you. I stand fearless in my battles. God, I fear you. God, I fear you. I fear you, but only you. God, I fear you. But only you.
Now God, I give my life to bravery, and you is live courageously. Stand for country against mental slavery, ideologies in conflict with biology. It's all reverse psychology. They're trying to become technology to mark us through virology. Divided by demographics, new world anthropologically. They call me controversial, and they don't get an apology. Got bullhorns at their door. We merge and trust. There's thousands of us, ripples on the floor. It's death before we lose control. Taking it no more.
I believe
God, your word is worthy. God, protect me in this battle.
God, I fear you. God, I fear you.
I fear you,
but only you. God, I fear you.
God, I fear you,
but only you.
I got myself down to the floor with my hands raised to the Lord, and I myself go to my core, make sure my heart's an open door, cause I got you running my doors in the midst of war. I don't fear more, cause what I stand for is what I fight for, and I won't stop till once reborn. And this I swore, every album I drop I roar. Encore, 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 calling out what I abhor. Name names and underscore what I live to die for. Depends to right for, or else this rebels and run the light for. Meanwhile, either wanna make us cyborgs and pray for the growth of a horse to die for.
God, I fear you.
God, I fear you. I fear you,
but only you. God, I fear you.
God, I fear you. I fear you, but only you.
Only you. Yeah. Oh.
We do not fear the CCP. We will take them down.
Woo!
This next song, Miles tried to warn us. Let's go.
有郭文贵，他尝试警告全世界，关于新冠疫情。他爱中国，但他恨 CCP。
Miles tried to warn us, but we ain't listen. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. Miles tried to warn us, but we ain't listen. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. They had a pandemic, they call it a pandemic. I ain't getting no jab, you patriots know I'm dead embedded. For a real one, Fauci gon' kill some in that Wuhan lab. The bureaucrats make millions. I ain't wearing no mask, they checking us with the checks. Give you stimulus checks, and then they hurt you with facts. Miles Gold tried to warn us all, but we didn't listen. The population's too big, now we they victims. Bill Gates trying to vaccinate all the food now. Black crime, then that city gets burnt down. Black crime, I bet you won't even hear a sound. Cause I'm a proud American that's never go back down. Tried to warn us, but we ain't listen. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. Miles tried to warn us, but we ain't listen. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. They went far, left their scars down the hearts of the warriors. This is war, they can't force devil horns on God's soldiers. And we go down in history, it's where the devil we will tell, yeah. And we will get the victory, it's written in the details. Vengeance, the Lord is gonna get his vengeance. And every knee will bow in repentance. They'll reap what they sow if they don't read Miles' war.
Stop the CCP!
But we ain't listen. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. Miles tried to warn us, but we ain't listen. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. CCP behind the whole pandemic. 13579, that was the name of the plan. 1 for a bioweapon and 3 for the number of years. From 2017 to 2020, then it was here, effective for 5 years. 7 for 7 countries, 5 eyes India and Japan. 9 is for 9 months to blackmail the planet, develop vaccines and budgets. But Miles had more than 100. He had the documents in hand. Warned our Justice Department, it ended up being canned. And on search engines banned, but we did nothing but stand and fight for this land, but not only for his, no, but every living man, woman, and child too. He started a crew, Nfsc on the move.
Miles tried to warn us,
but we ain't listen. Nfsc on the move. This next song, you heard it like 5 times, but we got to give it to you some more. Let's go. He told the truth.
Let's
1, 2, 3, let's go. DBS 7.0, my goal. He told the DBS 7.0, my goal. He told the truth and told the truth. Got thinking of to do what we supposed to do with the NFSC. Tracking on the CCP, so I already know the feds gon' stress me. Hell's Xi Jinping sending schools to get me. All the streaming platform, probably all reject me. So I'm pumping CDs so they can't eject me. Sending me death threats till it won't. Technical difficulties. Replay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. DBS 7.0, Miles Go. He told the truth and told for 2. Got us thinking enough to do what we supposed to do with the NFSC. Coming down the CCP. Never know the feds gon' stress me. Tell Xi Jinping send his schools to get me. All stream platform probably all reject me. So I'm pumping CDs so they can't eject me. Sending me death threats till it won't affect me. God protect me. I ain't going back on what I said. So it's whatever. If I'm dead, see a smile on my chopped off head. When I'm breathing, I'll be coming after everybody. Naming names. First up, LeBron James. Cause the CCP funds him to play those games. They in the pockets of the NBA. Even curriculum in school to show them in a positive way. Diane Feinstein. team, working with a spot for 20 years, every day, all day. While swallow on the bang, go on dates, but it's Nixon and Clinton who paved the way. These are racial dividers, a mold of clay, all in the hands of China. The media and Hollywood all signed up. Hope's what unites us. They can't divide us. They walk the fighters. So now the tide is changing up. We are standing up. 500 million strong. Ain't no containing us. Take down the CCP. 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 Take down the CCP, or it won't be no peace. We filling up them streets, protest with Nfsc. Goodbye to Xi Jinping. Look at the hell you bring. Part of the far left wing. Communism is what you cling. You just want to dictate. Liberties that you hate. Rights you break. Religious people you hate. What's going on with them camps? How many died in that fire? America, China, try to defund education, reform and weaponization, radicalizing the youth so they can take over the nation.
You leaders take on to cover, surrounded by loved ones, your children and mother by means of people continue to suffer. You thought it would kill us, but
now we are tougher. Host what unites us, they can't divide us. You woke the fighters, so now the tide is changing up. We all ganging up, 500 million strong, ain't no containing us. Take down the CCP, 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 take down the, take down
these tyrants. The CCP is the virus. Money making contagious, infecting all of our nations. Penetrating through DC, ran by Xi Jinping, infiltrated our country.
While the whole world was sleeping.
Gotta wake up one day, face down with a military blue on your face, and your hands in your back, and you beg for your life, but you get kicked twice. One for your ignorance, and one for the fool you're being. Then one more time for your cowardice. Got no more rights and you're powerless. Time to free the Chinese people. Let them see the world through pupils, not dilute the terrible sense of
by a pack of dirty dictators like the CCP.
And like Xi Jinping, ain't no World Economic Forum.
They're in everything. Yo! Host what unites us. You can't divide us. You woke the fighters. So now the tide is changing up. We all ganging up. 500 million strong. Ain't no containing us. Take down the CCP. 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 Take down the CCP.
Thank you.
I think we're gonna take down the CCP.
I believe so. I
think so.
It sounds like we're gonna take them down.
I think it's gonna happen. So tonight at 12 a.m. Tonight at 12 a.m., this song, Take Down the CCP, that we're about to perform, will be released on all streaming platforms, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, everything. Mic check.
Thank you.
Mic.
Yo.
It looks like maybe. Mic. Oh, there it is. It will. Oh, not yet. Maybe battery. Mic check.
Yo.
Maybe power. Power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Nope. They went far, left their scars on God's soldiers. This goes down in history. Take down the CCP. 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 Let's go. Are we ready for the next song?
We ready.
Everybody ready for the next song?
Y'all make some noise. Let's go. Y'all
Let's
ready
go.
for the next song?
CCP, get them out of our country, set the Chinese free. Ain't mad
no more CCP. Remove the word Chinese, cause you don't represent me. No, gotta take them down. Gotta take them down. Gotta take them down. Down, down. Gotta take them down. Gotta take them down. Gotta take them down. Down, down.
They shot my father, kidnapped my mother. That was a decade ago. Here fast forward, still haven't heard nothing about her. Vanishing gone with the wind. God only know where she been. Probably got chained to a wall, tortured and raped by that girl that you draw. Government trafficking orphans, government trafficking organs, government forcing abortions. Put a rebellion in motion. Nfsc, integrity and peace. A symbol of life, dreams and eternity.
No more CCP, we don't let the right country set the Chinese free, and now there's no more CCP. Remove the word Chinese, cause you don't represent me. No, gotta take them down, gotta take them down, gotta take them down, 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 gotta take them down.
Gotta take them down, down, down.
Yeah, I think it might be time now to take down the CCP. Better yet, the CCP, cause ain't no sense of being friends with them. Come on, man, look at how these crooked politicians all bend to them. All of them in bed with them. BGY plan 13579, buying up a farmland. Axis of E when they joined Iran, North Korea, Russia. The ends ahead. If we don't get them, get out and take a stand with the Nfsc, RP, K Chang, and all the disappeared leaders of the rocket force, and all the underground Christians above, of course, the Uyghurs. It's time now to break this evil. Hear the shouts and the cheers. We
liberate the Chinese people. Never forget, the CCP is not our equal. No CCP, our country set the Chinese free, and now there's no more CCP. Remove the word Chinese, cause you don't represent me. No, gotta take them down, gotta take them down, gotta take them down, 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 gotta take them down, gotta take them down, gotta take them down, down, down.
我说的对，中国经济在你手上不知道惨了多少倍，在中国这片土地上你究竟又犯了多少罪？想代表14亿人口，但是我觉得你不配。从 CCP 到 CCP， 社会主义都没你社会。你想要控制中国，控制台湾、香港，灭掉美国和全世界，印着假的美钞，卖着分派，你用病毒疫苗杀死一切。可是如意算盘打得响，连蒙哥你也想效仿，没想到灭共的文化传到最后比新思想还要广。几个问题想要问你，希望你解答，别去逃避。中国有没有真的总理，还是只有一个皇帝？李克强怎么死的？秦刚到底去哪儿了？俄罗斯和哈马斯背后是谁给他们壮的胆呢？你有多害怕言论自由？光天总局遍布全球，大搞特搞的文字运用，废话都在吹牛，废话连篇，踢皮球，读书不如放牛，全是假的。
No more CCP, get out of our country, set the Chinese free, and now there's no more CCP. Remove the word Chinese, cause you don't represent me. No, gotta take them down, gotta take them down, gotta take them down, 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 gotta take them down, gotta take them down, gotta take them down, down, down. Let's go! Thank you so much, Nfsc. Thank you so much for the good, beautiful Chinese people who support our music, who support the Nfsc, who support taking down that CCP. We love you so much. We are so proud to be part of your midst and part of your family. We love you.
Thank you so much. Woo! Thank you. DBS 7.0 and you told the truth.
Thank you.
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP! Woo!
下面我用中文说一下，刚才这个DVS 3.0，还有You Told the Truth， 还有我们的小飞侠，他们3个人合作的，在48小时之内合作的一首新歌，在今天12点之前就会上线 iTunes， 到时候请大家打榜，谢谢。好的，现在这个天气又下起小雨啊，但是我觉得我们所有的战友都是非常的热情澎湃，那么现在这个我们已经知道这个习死皇已经要离开美国了，在他离开之前呢，得到了又一次验证的称号，叫做独裁者。 洗死黄是吧？
是的。
那么我们这个的CCP rally， 我们的这个集会这个抗议也基本上快接近尾声。那么最后呢，我想要有请我们的联盟的新中国联邦联盟的秘书长长岛哥，还有这一次主办这个活动的东道主旧金山农场的明道先生上台好吗？有请。
明道呢？明道。
明道先生，请到舞台这边。
好的谢谢那个罗伊。我们一直在刚才在游行内，大家一直都喊，刚才我们有很多战友说，来了现场能感受到这个气氛有多好，确实是的。不来现场，你永远都不知道我们这次游行抗议的这种气氛是多么热烈，大家是多么团结，大家的情绪是多么高昂。不来现场永远不知道，所以未来我们在全球各地的有这种抗议活动的时候，希望我们所有的战友能踊跃的参加。你只有参加了，你才更有信心。你只有参加了，才能跟我们更多的兄弟姐妹的认识、去接触，我们未来才会有更多的合作。所以我们热烈的欢迎所有的全球战友在各地参加这些活动，尤其是像我们这次旧金山的国际型的活动，我们来自于全球的将近20个国家的和地区的这些战友聚集在这边，这是历史性的。尽管我们现在在新中国联邦比较黑暗的时刻，尽管我们现在在冒着风雨，但是我想，不管多大的风雨都挡不住我们这种热情，我们这种灭共的决心。所以，首先要感谢我们今天，明道怎么还没来，是吧？我们感谢我们明道这个旧金山量子农场，大力的协助，还有包括我们洛杉矶的这个盘古农场、美国小李的整个团队。我跟大家分享一下，我们每天第一个到这个抗议点的是我们洛杉矶农场的这个20几位战友。每天到这边来接手这个安保，所以他们非常辛苦。那包括我们这个量子农场所有的大家可能接触的酒店、餐饮，都是他们在协助。包括我们明天的一个计划，所以等一下我们等这个明道这个过来给大家介绍一下。那其他我们就这个在整个今天的抗议活动结束的时候，我们再跟大家讲一下。首先第一个，安全是第一位的。过去我们郭宪在直播上多次的这个强调战友的安全是第一位的，所以我们各个农场主、农场团队一定要确保咱们战友安全到酒店，明天的活动安全，明天回去这个路上或者后天的回去的这个路上安全，到家了以后给整个农场给一个这个回信，就确保安全到家了。第二个就是我们整个行程当中，我们大家看到最近还是有一些战友的这个感染病毒，所以这一块也要保护好，尤其是在飞机上面人群这个密集的地方，所以说大家一定要注意这些。其他的我们这个活动，今天这个活动结束，意味着我们下一次活动很快就会到来。比如说，我们很多战友知道，在下个月中旬的时候，我们的凤凰城行动又会开始，所以我们还会有很多的战友参与其中，到现场。当然，绝大部分战友我们在线上会给予支持帮助，还有在后台，所以我们这样的活动会有很多，大家持续性的会去参与进去，所以希望我们后面更多的战友能参加进来。好，我们明道过来了，明道先来给大家讲这2天的感受，来自于国际这个将近20个国家和地区的战友来到了旧金山。对，
好的。首先感谢大家有这个机会来这儿。其实旧金山是第一次，可能大家在纽约聚了很多次了，旧金山这是第一次。但是这次的任务跟以前的任务是完全不一样的，我们是直接面对各种各样的压力，所以在刚开始，其实大家我知道有很多的战友都会从安全上会有一些 concern， 但实际上是什么结果？大家也看到了，我们出去了以后，今天出去了以后，你看有多少警察保护我们，对吧？整个的旧金山是欢迎我们的。然后今天早晨我们在酒店的时候，刚好有一个外国友人，他在看电视，然后呢，他看到了习近平跟那个拜登的这个会谈什么之类的，他直接对着电视说，这个不是美国人的声音，他们都知道，美国人不会欢迎一个独裁者来到他们国家，也不会允许一个独裁者来改变他们的民主，所以我在这里面要稍微感谢一下 参与服务的量子农场的所有战友，还有帮助我们的各个农场的义工。我知道这几天实际上我之前也讲了，几乎是一个不可能的任务。我们将近在6天之内要把所有事情给安排，然后其实是很难的。我知道有好多战友都病倒了，甚至刚开始就已经病倒了。然后呢，这几天非常劳累，又下着雨，时时的下着雨。然后呢，实际上旧金山1年里面也就下4、5场雨，可能就被大家赶到了，也是被老习赶到了。所以是旧金山用雨来表达对中共的不满。我这样大概要讲讲一会儿的安排。我知道大家可能想知道，刚才我一直在处理，因为明天可能有点变化。明天本来我们想要跟大家安排在做 cruise， 但是他们知道我们的组织了以后，我们涉及到这个政治上的这种东西的时候，他们有一些 concern， 我们现在正在跟他正在处理，看希望今天晚上我跟大家一个结果，就是说，明天我们能安排大家去做这个 cruise， 希望啊，因为他们也很害怕跟政治或者什么关联，然后影响到，尤其是他们跟中国的一些生意，这可以理解啊，因为很多的这也是全美的一种情况，包括这个公司，他们很害怕站出来，就是因为他们的利益会受到伤害，对不对？到有一天，现在基本上到那一天了，他不得不选择，他一定要脱离关系，而且勇敢的像我们一样站起来。所以等晚上的时候，我们会跟大家沟通一下明天的安排。现在呢，一会儿结束了以后，我现在稍微想说一下啊，大巴已经坐大巴来的这些人，今天晚上会就是说在第一街跟那边去聚合，然后呢会有战友辅助大家上大巴，好吧？然后具体的细节我们会在这个细节里面会在这个后面的这项沟通。那再次感谢大家能来到旧金山，希望我们下次来旧金山的时候不会有共产党，我们在这儿好好庆祝。
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP! Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP!
Take down CCP!
Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP!
Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP! 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 Take down the 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 CCP! 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 Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP!
Take down the CCP! Take down the CCP! Follow me and I'ma set us free. Take down the CCP. Let me tell you what I've been through, baby. Lived a life that was hella unfair. Seen things that been driving me crazy. In a country where the leaders don't care. Didn't think we had the courage to change it. Tore it down and they weren't prepared. Everything that they kept us from saying. Now we're talking and they better be scared. Take from us. Tell us what and who to love. Swear I finally had enough. It's time to rise above. Take down the CCP. Take down the CCP. Follow me and I'ma set us free. Take down the CCP. I said, take down the CCP. Take down the CCP. Communism's dead to me because it killed our families. The CCP.
Communism's hard for me to give a f. Try to tell them and they try to keep it on the hush. Middle finger up, turn into a fist. They wanna keep the poor so they never rich. If you wanna see the future, look into the past. Been a century of silence, we gon' take it back. I'm just stating facts, tell you how it is. Ain't no way to change if we don't resist.
Take from us. Tell us what and who to love. Swear I finally had enough. It's time to rise above.
义的必须。
Take down CCP. Take down the CCP. Take down the CCP. Follow me and I'ma set us free. Take down the CCP. Take down the CCP. Take down the CCP. Communism's get to me because it killed our families. The CCP.
你完了，共产党！你完了，共产党！你完了，共产党！你完了。
Freedom for Chinese people. Hello. Hello. Take down CCP. Take down CCP. Take down CCP.
So that's why I want to give kudos to all the brave fellow fighters to willing voluntarily to be here, because they come from all over America, and some of them even from Canada and Australia, European. They fly in just for this event. They want to sending a message not only to Xi but also to the free world, to America. Most importantly, we wanted people to know that, you know, the APEC is Asian Pacific Economic Cooperation, and the world focuses on cooperation. But look at the 21 member countries. All of them, except one, are elected officials. They are representing, in theory, to their people in their country. But among those 21, there is one odd people, which is Xi, and he doesn't represent the people. He only represents his own gang. And that's why we say they're a mafia. And I'm very saddened, you know, a lot of the corporate elite of America, with truly powerful organizations, not only in the United States, but in the world, they have the soft power of almost a country, but they chose to worship Xi.
Take down CCP! 是我们的武器，我们的胜利。谢谢了，兄弟姐妹们，你们健身了吗？行动，行动，行动！中国，你完了！ Take down the CCP!